Hello everyone, Sheo here. I'm making this video today to show some issues in Ultimate Character Controller version 3.0.16, which was released today on the Unity Asset Store. So let's get to it. And this, by the way, is a fresh project in 2022.3.11. Alright, so what I was interested in first of all was throwables. So let's pick this grenade here. And in this fresh project, there's no issue when picking it up. But when trying to equip it several times in a row, here's what can happen. There's an invisible grenade in the character's hand, or rather no grenade at all. It can't be thrown or anything. I can't switch weapons. I can only press T to toggle equip and unequip, and then again to have it equipped again correctly. And in a project that was updated from 15 to 16, and even before that, this issue occurred when picking the item. Alright, so next. Here is the fun part. Alright, so now we have the trajectory visualizer fixed. The bounces are displayed as expected now. And unfortunately, there's a bit of a jitter issue with the arc here. It's especially visible when moving up and down. So the last game with this feature that I played was The Evil Within, which I played earlier this year. And if it had this kind of jitter, I would have remembered it. I'm pretty sure this can be fixed. The calculation cannot be that heavy. And another thing, if you have root motion enabled, this curve is not entirely accurate. Allow me to explain. There, did you see that? Let me show again. So the grenade should have hit the small wall here instead of going over it. Thing is, when you're throwing a grenade, the character makes a tiny step forward, and that's a mistake, really. We don't want that kind of stuff with something like a grenade, which needs to follow this precise curve. So let me show you without root motion now. Let's do this. There. Unfortunately, we have this incoherent animations. The legs shouldn't be moving at all. Sorry. All right. And one last thing about grenades. If you try aiming at a how do you say that? Well, a physically movable object like a crate. That wasn't a great example. Okay, so pay attention to the curve here. I'm not sure that was a great example either. Ah, that's better. All right, so as you can see, if you are aiming at a crate, the curve will not be entirely followed. And I think that's to be expected. I mean, that must be a complicated calculation. I'm not sure if this can be entirely predicted. All right, next. I want to show the particle stream again, which is not entirely fixed. There you go. So there's some issue with where the VFX is positioned. Yeah, there's perhaps a weird offset. And in addition to that, if you try toggling between a third and first person perspective, Well, here's what happens. And, oh wait, sorry, I'm not done. Now let's go back to the ceiling issue. We're back in the flashlight section with this small cube here. And up there, our character is now kind of stuck. Wait, I'm going to turn object fading on. It will be clearer. Like this. Oh, sorry, the results are not exactly the same as earlier. So earlier I had the character stuck, really, onto this cube. So maybe the issue was fixed a bit too aggressively. I don't know. So it's not possible to get back up when you entered this point while crouching. So I'm not sure if I'm looking at it the right way, but we should either be able to be standing on this or not. And where was it? Oops. Okay, so one thing I remembered from Twitter was this video here. So this game is from Unreal Engine, if I remember correctly. Yeah. And okay, this may be a more advanced feature, but that's maybe something we're gonna have to think about. So I'm not sure how exactly to handle that, maybe with uh, IK or animation. I think the dev answered and said he was using a pose adjustment here. Anyway, okay. And sorry, yeah, I forgot. So we still have this aim assist issue here. So let me put this into 60 FPS so it will be more visible. There you go. So apparently on Justin's 3.0.16 version, this was working correctly, but it's still not okay on my side. All right. And perhaps one very last thing. Okay, so I'm still at 60 FPS here. And do you see that? There's some weird jitter on the character when entering this tight space. But not while we are outside the tunnel. So this will definitely need to be taken a look at. I'm just going to try one last time at 300 because I haven't looked at that in depth. I think there is some sort of tiny jitter here. It's much more noticeable at 60. Yeah. So that's Yet one more frame rate issue. Alright, that's all for today. I hope the devs can take a look at that and fix that, because this update came with many welcome fixes, but these issues are really annoying too. Thank you for watching and have a good day or good night. Bye.